Alright, take two. Alright, hey, what's up, guys? It's probably not maybe your favorite YouTuber here. Believe me, I was not gonna film it like this. Let me explain what I'm doing. Oh, Teddy's here to scratch the thing right on cue, like he did in the first take. Okay, so first off, yes, I did react to the Church on Ruby Sunday Road, whatever. I just never got around to uploading it. I will make sure I do it before I react to the other. Yeah, Teddy will be scratching on that thing. Before I react to the episodes of the new season, Season 1, Series 14, whatever. Second thing, I was not going to film it like this. This is my new video camera, by the way. We'll see how it works. I was not going to just set up the camera here and just watch it like this. I was going to screen record on my laptop and react to the little short thing, title reveal things on Twitter. And then, yes, I knew that that was going to come at a risk of getting copyright striked by the BBC because the BBC hates it. If you dare to share the promotional material, they get in 7 million viewers an episode. Who cares? We don't need your help. They don't need your help. They don't need my help. They don't need anybody's help. They got this. They got this. They hate us. They hate the fans anyway. All we do is complain. I was going to just do a test because I don't think anyone who's actually reviewing the title reveals is actually showing the shorts. So I was going to take the honor of testing it out to see if you can upload it without the BBC coming in and copywriting you like but I can't find them. I hooked up my headset, I dug up my headset, I connected it, I tested it, I made sure I was gonna start off with a little comedic thing about how I use Bing instead of Google because I kind of feel bad for Bing, and I can't find the title reveals anywhere. All of their stuff is just uploaded to Twitter in a completely random order on my laptop, so I have no way of finding a single one of the title reveal things, let alone making sure that they're in order, let alone finding all of them. Therefore, I will have to do it the old-fashioned way, just having my camera up like this and reacting to them on my phone. Where? Oh, someone texted me asking if I'm feeling better. Yeah, yesterday was pretty bad for me. Yesterday was not that bad, but whatever. You guys don't care. Let me see. Doctor Who Twitter. I need to do this in one take because if I have to put this onto Windows Movie Maker, I will never frickin' upload it. I will, trust me, there have been so many times where I've set up my camera and I'm like, haha, I'm gonna do a fun little video. I'll make sure to upload it this time and it doesn't stay on my laptop forever. And then I have to make an edit. I put it onto Windows Movie Maker. I'm like, I'll get around to it later. And then I never upload it. I never upload it. So I will have to do this carefully and carefully. And I will not have to pause. I found the clips a moment ago. I seriously found the clips, like, no problem. Like, no problem. I found the clips. Literally just a moment ago. Title reveal shorts. Someone did upload them in a YouTube short. So if I can't find them on the Twitter, I'm going to resort to that. I do not need to deal with okay, I found them. I found them. It's fine. We're gonna do this, okay? So Series 14, Season 1 title reveal. I'm pretty sure these are in order. Let's just go through them. Okay? So, okay. The problem is that these are really short and they just kind of go on a loop. So let's look at the first one. Okay. Yeah. So these are like nothing. We got a nice little nursery thing. Space babies. And then the babies start crying and then there's a shadow of a monster and that's basically it. So Space Babies sounds like a very interesting episode title. It honestly sounds like something straight out of Rick and Morty. I'm half expecting the next season of Rick and Morty to reference the fact that the Doctor beat him in a fight and Rick is just going to find a parody of the Doctor and kill him. But, so Space Babies sounds like it sounds like Russell T Davies is trying to be edgy. I mean, the last episode had to do with babies. Like I said, I'll upload my reaction to it soon. So again, this could be anything. This could literally be anything. It could be that the babies are the monsters. Maybe this monster is the good guy. Or maybe this is just a classic tale, The first episode of the first new season, every time Russell T Davies comes back, he has to restart the season number at 1. So maybe this is just a classic tale where there are a bunch of babies in space, being kidnapped again, but this time it's not goblins. Or maybe this is something special, you know? I mean, then again, if we were going to get something really special, then we would have gotten them in the 60th anniversary. Noah S.O.T. Davis hyped up that big things were happening in the Giggle, and it was just basically the Bi generation. I would have preferred to see Susan show up. I don't really care about the Bi generation. No, it's fine. But David Tennant's Doctor still just exists, I guess. Loss no longer exists in the Doctor Who universe. Rose is in a parallel universe, and that's basically it. Sorry to whine. I like the specials. I was having fun with them. It's just a shame that it's just a shame that the specials weren't as big as Power of the Doctor, even. Anyway, let's just move on to the next one because honestly, I got nothing from this. The Devil's Chord. Okay, so judging by the musical notes, I think it's, I was waiting for, like, some sort of whiplash to happen there, like in the first one, where, like, a monster was going to appear. But, so I guess Music Lady is coming back. That one. I just find it funny. Like, I find it funny that there are so many YouTubers who are like, oh, this woman has this profession, therefore it's inappropriate for her to be on Doctor Who. As if people's professions have ever... Like, that's not how acting works. You know, Peter Capaldi. I remember my grandma. Like, I showed her... This is going to make me sound like a bad grandson, but I remember when I explained, like, oh, Peter Capaldi is the Doctor. She was like, who's that? And I showed her clips of Malcolm Tucker from The Thick of It. And her reaction was, why would they cast this horrible man to be on Doctor Who? Don't play the Doctor. And I was like, well, it's an acting job. Just because... Can't. Okay, whatever. You guys know this. Anyway, so Music Lady, I guess, is going to appear in this episode. This title was revealed, like, ages ago. Yeah, I don't think she's a returning character. If she is, I think that's kind of dumb. I hope that she's not, like, the Ranny or anything like that. I think that would be dumb to, like, you know, just change the whole character. The Ranny is not just a female version of the Master. From what I heard, anyway. I haven't actually seen any of her episodes except for Dimensions in Time, but she's a scientist. She likes looking at biology and just kind of kidnaps a lot of species, from what I've heard. So that's not really what the Master does. The Master just kind of likes to mess with the Doctor and tries to control people and wants to control the universe. And this person is probably going to be a new villain, and I'm looking forward to that. If she's playing with music, is that like her superpower or whatever? It honestly sounds like kind of a little bit gimmicky and maybe a little bit cringy, but you know, like, we've never had a villain like this before, and I think that Doctor Who should play around with all the new ideas it can. Believe me, the last thing that I want this season to be is another Series 11 where nothing amazing happens and it's just classic run-of-the-mill TARDIS lands, villain, kind of beat the villain, take off again. Something new's gotta happen, and honestly, a villain that uses music as a superpower is honestly not that bad. I don't think anyone online is really complaining about it. I can just easily see a bunch of people saying, oh, it's cringy. Okay, third episode is called Boom. Boom. Okay, what's this short? Show it. Come on, don't be a coward. Play. I'm telling you to play. Okay, something did go... Oh, those are lasers. There are lasers. Okay, so maybe it's the... Keeps going down to this random anime thing. I don't know, man. Okay. It's probably not the Daleks. If the Daleks are coming back, I doubt that they're coming back this early. All that we see is something goes boom, and then there are lasers. This is a case... Okay, if the 60th anniversary specials were actually mind-blowingly cool and amazing and unique, I wouldn't be having this speculation, because I could easily see anything. Anything with a title as simple as that, as simple as just going boom, is usually hiding something, is usually something really, really cool. But, honestly, I don't have faith in this. I don't have faith that it's going to be like that, is what I mean. I don't think that they picked a simple title to get you super intrigued to watch an amazingly unique episode. I think something is just going to go boom. And so they decided to call it Boom. Because why not? All that we know is that something goes boom and there are lasers. Maybe it's nothing goes boom. Maybe that's the twist of the episode. That is always an amazing twist, right? You know, like Who Culture said, you know, like the 60th anniversary specials wasn't a multi-doctor story, and that was the twist of the episode. It's art. No, it wasn't a stupid decision. It wasn't, don't you dare criticize the 60th anniversary specials. We had Christian. We need to like this. I don't care. I don't care. Let's move on. I'm already being driven crazy, as you can tell. I desperately want to find stuff to say, and I'm being given nothing to say about these new titles. Let's go. Okay. Once again, we have nothing. We have snow, and we have a sign saying 73 yards. So, why does it keep cutting to different stuff? Okay, whatever. Yeah, so snow, sign, 73 yards, and so it sounds like a bird in the background. I'm holding my finger at this as if I'm wearing my headset so I can hold it closer. Not that you'd be able to see me if I was wearing my headset anyway. This is the greatest thing Russell T Davies has ever written, according to himself. Oh, my camera's letting me know that my battery... My other camera didn't used to do that. That's interesting. Yeah. Russell T Davies said that episode 4 of Series 14 is the greatest thing that he has ever written. And it's called 73 Yards. Is this like that movie Vivarium? That's a very, very creepy movie, by the way. Do not watch it if you're, like, a kid. It freaked me out, man. Is this like Vivarium, where there are 73 backyards somewhere? Or is it just 73 yards, like, you know, distance? Or 73 yards, like, what's on the sign? It's just like a tree, like the Harry Potter tree, and lightning striking it, and, like... Yeah, I don't think there's really anything there. Is this, like, 73 yards? Like, do they have to walk 73 yards? Is that going to be the whole episode? Is it... That's my phone telling me that I need to get on my readings. Like, maybe it's like that last episode of Phineas and Ferb, where they have to get 73 yards, but they're stuck in a time loop, and they constantly keep respawning at the beginning just before they can make that 73rd yard. Maybe they have to figure it out. Maybe it's some sort of metaphor for how you need to keep going, even if it feels like you're constantly restarting at the beginning. Who knows? Or maybe it's just the address of a house, and some interesting things going on in the house. I don't know. Russell T Davies is confident that this is the greatest thing that he has ever written, therefore it is destined to disappoint us no matter what. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna forget that this is supposed to be the greatest thing that Russell T Davies has ever written partway through the episode, because I don't know, man. I don't know. 73 yards, again, could mean anything. Russell T Davies probably picked these episodes just to laugh at people like me as they try to speculate about these titles that don't really mean anything. Okay, 5th one. Okay, once again, nothing. Honestly, I feel like this could be the greatest thing Russell T Davies has ever written. It looks interesting. You got like screen and screens in the background. They look like they're, you know, interview videos. You got colorful green. Honestly, I love that green. If I went to heaven, I would love to be in a room with that shade of green down in the bottom right. But yeah, it looks like they could be a series of people being interviewed, but what they're being interviewed is horrible. It's actually a metaphor for social media, because they are trapped in a room where they must have videos of themselves that get broadcasted to the public, and they have to stay in that room forever, and they never get to meet real people because all they're getting is shallow little comments. And if they dare to drop below 1,000 followers, like me, actually I have 1,000 subscribers, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And if they drop below a certain threshold, or if they dare to hit 0 followers, then they get killed. It's probably nothing like that. In fact, I think I watched like a YouTube short movie, and I kind of just ripped that off. I'm sorry. Rick and Morty rips off my story ideas day in and day out. So, I'm sorry. But the title, Dot and Bubble, those are going to be names of cats that are being used for the videos to gain the affection of the general public. Dot and bubble. Also, it's a metaphor because they're in a bubble, because they're stuck in social media, so they're in a bubble, and dot is like a bubble that's been shrunk down into nothing, so it's a dot. And that's a metaphor for how the people are just dots. They're just dots. They're nothing. They're nothing. They're doing social media for a bunch of people who don't really care about that. They're nothing. I'm nothing. We're all nothing. Let's move on. How many episodes are in this season? 8? We're already more than halfway through. Rogue! The frick? Can you even see that? I don't think you can even see it. So a door's opening, light, rogue. I can't even read what that says, man. I gotta screenshot this and then zoom in. Hold on. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. My phone takes so long to load images sometimes because I take too many... Whoa, it completely changed my layout. Okay, hold on. Hosted by the Duchess of Pentonson? Order of Dancing, Grand March, blank, Plain Quadrille, Lord Adam, something, Quadrille, Lord Alex, Edward, so I guess they're in a... This is probably the one where they're wearing those funky suits, and Ncuti Gatwa's in the blue funky thing wearing an afro, and Millie Gibson's in that yellow dress. And in the trailer, there was a trailer where, you know, they're looking at Apocalypse, and the Doctor's like, this is what we're trying to stop. So they're straight up gonna rip off that scene from Pyramids of Mars, I think. There's a scene where Sarah Jane is like, well, why do we even have to stop this thing that's happening in 1920? We know it doesn't happen. We've seen the present. And the Doctor takes off to the present, and it's just like a massive wasteland. And he's like, now we have to go back and stop the thing, otherwise the future... So they're going to just do that, I guess. And Rogue. So there's going to be a Rogue. Honestly, the music and the whole atmosphere makes me think that Music Lady is going to come back, which means she's definitely not going to come back, because when are my predictions ever right? When are anyone's predictions ever right? We're all just humans trying to make sense out of things that mean nothing. So, yeah, there's going to be a rogue. There's going to be a villain. There's going to be a rogue. There's going to be a 3-sided battle. The Doctor versus something. And they're all just going to be in an endless fight. And the best scenes are going to be when the two villains are facing off against each other, because that's the best thing out of any 3-sided fight. And I bet the Master's going to come out of that tooth, and he's probably going to be the rogue. That's what I'm getting out of that episode. Okay, next one. All right. I know exactly what this is. I know. Trust me, I know. Cameras, TV, Legend of Ruby Sunday. Ruby Sunday was doing a TV show for finding her mom. This is going to be the first part of the 2-part finale, where Ruby Sunday is going to finally find out who that person was who left her on that doorstep. And the TV is going to be evil. It's going to be evil, because Ruby Sunday's trying to do this show thing of finding her parents, and the TV is going to be manipulating everything, manipulating the public, manipulating her. Sort of like Spyfall Part 2, but like actually cool somehow. And the TVs are like glitching out. And these shorts are going to be more interesting than anything that actually happens in the episode. And probably the Daleks are going to show up, and Mel's going to ride an orange motorbike. That's just a guess off of the top of my head. There's absolutely nothing that would make me think that Mel would be riding an orange motorbike, or that Ncuti Gatwa would come out of the TARDIS after landing in Unit and say, give me the lovin', and then the Donna's daughter, Rose, will jump on Ncuti, and there'll be a happy reunion. I'm sorry. We have one more title left. Let's just get through it. Alright. Right. Called Empire of Death. It's written on the TARDIS. Clearly the TARDIS is turning evil. I'm kidding. It's not going to happen, because why would the shorts actually tell us what's actually happening in the episode? Empire of Death. It's going to be a lot of death. And by that I mean Ruby is going to die, and that's it. Ruby is going to be the only person in the whole episode who is going to die, but they still call it Empire of Death. Why? Because that would be dumb, and it would be something that we can make fun of. Free promotion. everyone will make fun of the fact that the episode's called Empire of Death and only one person dies in the whole story, and then that'll be free promotion for the new season. I do not mean to be making fun of Doctor Who this much, by the way. I'm just trying to have some good fun as I desperately try to find meaning and amazing reaction out of these titles that don't really mean anything. But I want to get another YouTube video out there because it's been a long time since I've actually uploaded a YouTube video. I don't think I've really properly done it since my speculation about the 60th anniversary specials. But, yeah. Those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts off the top of my head. Maybe I'll think of other things. But, yeah, I don't know. Okay. This video is probably like half an hour long. So, thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, that I managed to be entertaining. I'm really trying. Guys. Please like me. Please like the video. Please feel free to dislike it. Not that it matters. I would always say, dislike the video, but if you don't comment down why, I'm just going to treat it like it's a like. Because dislikes are promoting the video just as much as likes do in a way, sort of. But apparently the dislike button doesn't do anything. So feel free to dislike it, but only you will see it. Because I never check it. You think I check it? You think I want to know? Actually, okay, sorry. Comment down your thoughts. Tell me if you think I suck. And if I'm a fake person who's faking my personality for your entertainment that's not even being made. And subscribe so that you know when my next video comes out. Thanks again so much for watching. I'm sorry. Things have been rough. But we get through it, and Doctor Who will be here to hold us over and it'll act as escapism, and won't be like Closing Time where the Doctor's in a shopping center. Honestly, I like that episode, but I know that Stu Bagfull hates it, so I like to make fun of it. Anyway, as always, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.